each have a little light bulb. What the light bulb does is once per, you see you've got your cards here that explain, so you've got the draft phase, the vent phase, race phase, damage phase, and
One's
end
on
round.
one side.
The other side, that's just what the different icons mean. So you'll see these little different symbols are going to show up on these
Gain a
cards.
cog.
So that's just an
motion.
explanation of what those are. So we'll start with drafting. So what we'll do is we'll each draw one card from the top of each pile. I'll just do an open-handed draft to give an idea of how things go.
Okay, so now we've got these.
Okay, so now you've got your cards. Now you're going to hold them landscape like this. And you're always going to have the name of the machine parts of this word in the top left. Because you always have to, when you place a machine part, it always has to place on your machine with that in the top left. So you're going to choose these, construct, add machine
Hold on
parts,
that way.
and then generate power,
Names on
gain
the top
dice.
left.
So to generate power, to gain dice, you're going to discard. So let's say, for instance, I've got a machine part that needs blue dice. So I could discard that one. That would go to the
Why
discard
discard that
pile
one?
there.
Because
And
again,
That would give me 2
because
blue
she
dice,
gets 2 blue
which I
dice.
take from the supply, and they just go into
That's what he did
my
with-
dice pool.
So do you action
What
it
was
as
that?
you
That
choose
was
it?
your-
What we do-
draft.
Yeah, so what we do is we all draft, so we all pick one.
So we're
Pass
basically
to the
looking
next.
for what we can use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just quickly bolt this together so we can show you what the machine will look like roughly. So you see you've got these different
Yes.
connectors.
Cogs.
So these are where you can connect your machine parts together. So you see you've got some machine parts that have got 4 like that, and they've got top and bottom and so forth. And like for instance here, I've worked myself into a bit of a corner now,
Why?
because I can only put a machine part up there and down there.
Yeah.
I can't put any of these front
Look,
facing
this,
ones or
this
anything.
hasn't got any.
So that would
things
not be a
to
very
add.
smart initial play. But now I need lots of blue dice to do that, and that one is going to give me motion. So for every 3 pips, so if I put a 6 there, that machine part will activate twice. So the number of pips on the die shown there is the number of pips required to activate
activate.
that action.
So what does activating
this
it
is
do
3
for you?
pips.
So
We'll do
putting
that action.
putting a 6 will activate that twice. I will move forward 2.
3 pips will activate one of those.
When it's a white die,
Yeah.
It doesn't
the-
matter what.
the-
These are always
the
the
die
same
will-
color. These are the colors of the die that have to go.
So those
That's
are the
yellow.
colours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll see other things where it'll have a little
star. Like
yeah,
this.
like that. Okay. So the little star means that you can put any number die on there, and that part will activate
That.
the number of times you have a number of pips. So if you put a 3 die there,
You'll get
it'll
3.
activate 3 times. If you put a 6, it'll activate 6 times.
And then these things here, where you see a little flame.
That is gain a red die. On your cockpit,
Yeah.
that's what this card is.
The light.
You've got the little light bulb
Yes.
symbol. So once during the race phase, you can use your light bulb to activate.
hello,
You
baby.
can
Hello, baby.
use your light bulb there, and that will activate that machine part. So you don't need dice to activate that.
But
Okay,
there
so-
And in your
Yeah.
case, so flipping your light bulb over will give you,
This one here.
yeah, that'll give you a yellow die, or a blue die, or
yes.
2 cogs.
Okay, so
You
I
used
don't really have
cogs.
to worry about that. I'm looking now.
You're looking there,
For
so you're
these.
looking at that, and you're also looking
So
to,
I'm looking for yellow.
Yellows.
Oh, and
She
if you
needs
don't
yellows.
yes. So you'll want to discard a card with yellow die in the top right.
No, she's picking her card to keep. You've got to pick one and pass the rest.
Okay, you don't want to keep too many of the same color.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
want too
so
many.
must we get an assortment?
Try and
Yes,
get an
you must get
assortment,
an
yeah,
assortment.
so
We'll
that
do
you can get a
more things for
variety of colored dice, and then you can do a variety of things. You don't want to be locked into only one
Type of dice.
type of die. Yeah.
Okay,
So would
cool.
that be a good one to keep then?
Yeah, that's a good. So what that will do is if you put a yellow die in that space,
Yeah.
for each pip on the yellow die, you'll
Yes.
get 2 red die. So that will help you activate.
Let's play around because it won't be for real. We'll just.
Yeah.
I assume this one does nothing, but it just gives you a lot of connections.
It
No,
gives
you
you a
can
lot of connections,
store
and it
your
lets you
things.
store your dice. I'll explain how that works
Because you
momentarily.
can't keep dice at the end of a round. You've got to discard.
Oh,
Let's
well, that looks
pass
like
them.
a good
See,
one.
that's only got
Okay, so
one
let's just go. So
thing.
I'm going to discard
One
that, and then you pass.
connection.
You don't add it to your ship yet.
No, You just draw, place it face down, and pass to the left.
Gosh, wait a minute.
This is
This might be a better one.
the turn order thingy. So at the end of each turn, we'll flip that over, and then we'll all pass to the right. Then we'll all pass to the left, like.
Okay.
Okay. So now we've drafted. Now we place our machine parts that we've just drafted.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've just passed it. No, don't pass.
No. Okay.
say
So,
don't pass.
so you've drafted one. You've passed. Now we all reveal and place our machine parts, or discard them.
Or discard them. Why would I
You
want to
discard
discard
it
get
to
the
get
dice.
what's on the top right
How'd you get the
corner.
dice?
So I could get two
Right-hand
dice,
corner.
or I could get 2 blue dice, or 2 cogs. I'm going to get 2 blue dice.
So you see, I'm going to hang on to your cards.
Yeah.
Don't do anything with your cards.
Um,
Put your shippy down.
As we put this down now.
Right.
So I'm going to pick one,
Pick one, pass to the left.
and
And once everyone's picked, we'll reveal.
okay.
Okay.
I'm discarding. And I'm getting two
Oh,
yellow dice.
gosh.
You need yellow dice before the end of your thing, otherwise you can't do anything.
That was silly.
So you
We
discard
discard.
You discard.
during the
You see it's
drafting
got a.
phase.
Yeah.
No, you
Yes.
You
So
draft, you either place or
You
you,
either
discard.
play your card or you discard your card. You see that these ones have got silver borders, these have got
Gold.
goldish, these have got bronze, and these are black. So you just discard to the relevant coloured.
So if I discard this, do I get one of everything up top there?
No. You get one.
You get either blue, red,
Either-
yellow, or 2 cogs.
That's what
you
the-
can choose which one.
the right
of-
bracket
Okay, so
means.
I'm going to discard this and get 2 yellow ones.
That's it.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And you must have dice before the drafting phase is finished, so you've got something to roll and place at the end
Is
of
Well,
the
you don't
yours?
have to have dice
Is
because
this
it's
yours or
smart.
does it belong here?
Just belongs there. This is rubbish.
So discard one of them. You can also discard for cogs. Cogs are useful during the
Venting.
vent phase.
All right, give me 2 cogs then.
Okay, I'll just grab it from there. At any time during the, so I'm drafting this and I want to play this card here, but I don't have an available connection to add it to. At any time, you can rearrange your machine to make things
You
fit.
can just
But
keep moving
you've
it
got
around.
Basically,
2 ground tiles, one in the air and one on the ground.
it doesn't matter.
Ah,
It's a bit of a thematic disconnect, but it does, you can, so long as these things connect and they all connect back to your cockpit, it's legal.
So it's dice, gathering dice, or cogs, or placing.
Okay, and then you've got what these boosters do. The way these boosters work is if you keep a booster, what you'll do is you'll place it face down
Those end ones are
underneath
called
your
boosters.
damage dial here. And then you'll see some of them you can use at any time, and some of them you can only use during a, like that
Phase,
one there,
particularly,
you can
yeah.
only use during the vent phase. And so basically these are actions, like for instance this one.
They give
Each
you
of your
abilities.
opponents receives 1 damage for each machine part on their invention over 6. So if I kept that, and you all had 8 machine parts on your invention, and I played that, you'd all receive damage for that.
So our
So
wheel
it's-
would go down.
Or you can
So
do
where are
things
the
like-
machine parts? What are you
Here's-
talking
here's
about?
your machine.
your cards.
Yeah.
Each card is a machine part.
So you got 3.
Yeah.
I see,
Three
okay.
So that's what the booster. So each booster does different
And then
actions.
these
Like
are
for instance,
just-
this one is
These are just abilities. These are engine parts. They give you different abilities, and those are actions.
yeah.
Right. Now we roll, Jamie.
Now, okay, I'm going to discard that. And
that was the drafting phase.
2 cogs.
We roll
Correct.
them all together.
Yeah, you roll all
You
your dice.
roll
So
all
now,
your
and
dice.
about first,
Why are we
first,
rolling?
We
we
can't.
go to vent.
we
First
can't.
we go.
We've got
I know,
nothing to
but
do.
we would. I just want to.
First
That's
round,
what
you'll
things-
never have anything to
So
do.
you'll
Thereafter
draft, and
you
then
roll.
we'll vent.
Vent.
So what you'll do is you'll use the cogs you've got. For every cog spent, remove 2 pips from dice on your invention. So let's say from a previous
Next
turn, I rolled that and I had that and I did that on this turn. Now during the next vent phase, I can use 1 die to reduce that 3
2 or 1.
down to a 1. And then I can use another die
Cog,
to
you mean?
vent
Get
it.
rid of it.
I mean another cog to get rid of it from my invention. So I'm freeing up that slot. If I have that there, and now next time I roll a 3, okay, and I place my 3 there, I'm
can't use the
only
3
using the 3.
Okay.
The
I can't-
6 just
the
stays
6 the
behind.
6 is being, that's just clogging up space. That's
Until
why
you
you have to
can vent
vent.
it.
Okay, so now we all roll our dice, and you
You
use what you
decide
can.
where you want to place them.
Okay, I've only got 1 place to place them.
Place that there. Okay, this all happens simultaneously. So we just
So now this is
And-
a 5. So
Okay,
I
just wait.
can't-
Just
I
wait.
can-
Just a point of just to help you keep things, because once your machine gets quite big, it's best to when you activate a machine part, activate that machine part and do what it says, as opposed to activating it all and then doing it all. It just it can
So
get
that
quite
little sign there means you move along the board.
yeah. So for every 3 pips, you
Okay,
move forward
4.
1.
So I
So you
move
move
4.
forward 4. Now you're going to
so that means you've got to
1, 2,
get 3 or higher.
For every 3 you move 1 space.
yeah.
So putting a 1 on the thing that says 3 is going to get you nowhere. Like
Unless
I've got
you
a
put it
1,
on
I
with a
can't
1
do
and a
Yeah,
2.
anything.
no.
So
But
what
if
did
I
you
had a
throw?
1 and a 2,
You
and
threw that.
I thought you had to get
Oh, you got to
under.
get 5 or every 5 you go.
But if those added up to 5, the 2 together, that would be okay too. It doesn't have to be a 5 dice.
And then
It's just
that
to add
one's
up
the
to
only
5.
one I can use.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to happen. You're
No,
going
you
to have
put those 2 there. Now you got 7 divided by 3 is
Yeah,
2.
that's 2.
So you move 2.
so it's the number of pips, not the
But
die.
there, 3 divided by 5 is nothing. So
Yeah.
what do you do then? You still have to put the dice on.
No,
there.
they just stay. They just stay in your pool, and then at the end of the race phase, whatever dice you don't use, just go back to
You
the
have
supply.
To put them back in the supply.
Unless you've got one of these,
Ah.
in which case you can put your unused dice in
It's a
there
storage.
to use next.
I knew
turn.
there was going to be a good thing for that one.
And
So
this one, if I read the blue correctly, it discards a die from the slot
Vented
on
die, yes.
your
from a
invention.
slot or not. So if
But-
you have another card with blue dice on it,
I would have been
and you place a blue die there, you'll
to vent them.
you'll be able to vent however many pips. So if you put that 6 there, and you have 6 blue die elsewhere, you can vent all 6 of them, and get 6 cogs.
Okay, well, I don't have anything to vet, so I'm still going to do that and,
And
get
get
my
the 6
6
cogs.
cogs.
Yeah. So you see here how we've got this split in the track. So we've got, you can go around this way, or you can cut across this way. Now, this way is shorter, clearly, but it's going to give you more damage. The way the damage works is each time you land on or cross over a tile that has this little symbol here, you will take that much damage. So let's say, for instance, you decided to, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, you decided to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You would then
That's
take 2
damage.
damage. So on your little dial here, you would take 2. Now, at the end of the race phase, there's the damage phase. So for every -1 you have here, you're going to lose a machine part. Okay. So basically your machine is falling
I
apart
knew
as
it
you go.
wasn't a good idea to go this. I
So
went
that's
the
why you
long
went
way.
there, yeah. What that means is you can pause, so you could
Infinity Red.
you can go 1, 2, 3, pause on this square, okay, and then spend a cog for a red die.
Oh,
So any number. So for one cog, you get 1 red die.
so you
And
can
then-
just stop there.
So you can pause
No,
there,
You pause, you do that, and then finish
get
your
a bunch
move.
of red die, and then finish your move.
Let's do that. There goes my cog.
You don't
Okay.
need red die though. Oh no, but you can.
I-
You can
I
store it.
can now and bother with that.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'll just go there.
You
So just go
for
there.
it.
So now the way the damage works is you're going to gain damage like that as you go. So for any reinforce, like for instance on my machine here, when I activate my light bulb, I can get a red die, a blue die, or 1 reinforce. So when you reinforce, you turn your dial the other way.
Yeah, it's
So you're
just
into the
plus
plus one.
shells.
But now
So
I've
if
got
I-
a yellow,
if
I've
I
got a
went
yellow
onto a-
here, so I'd be able to reinforce 1.
Yes, you'll get. So for every 3 pips,
So that's,
you'll get 1 red die and 1 reinforce.
so that's quite handy. I'd gather a red
So you'll
die.
get a red die and you'll reinforce 1.
I'm just a bit confused about something now. Okay, just hear me out. Then I put this here, and now that's
Now
what,
you do it.
No, let's say I didn't have any of these. Right, I only had these 2.
Yeah. So
and
you've
I
rolled
rolled
those.
them, and I decided to put 1 there and
No,
1
no,
there.
no, no. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that because that's where it can get very confusing.
Do one
Oh,
at
yes,
a
oh,
time.
do
so
that.
do that one, and
Activate
then that's
it.
2.
So that's activate twice, so you
I'll-
get 2 red
I'll
die
get a
and
red-
2
I'll
reinforce.
get 2 red die, and I'd make this 2.
And when you get
Right,
these
now.
2 red die, you roll them immediately.
And what do you do with them
And
once
then I
you've
roll
rolled
them
them?
You
immediately.
just keep them in your pool and use them if you can.
Okay, now this is all in this race phase, and now I can put this one here, which means I can move forward 4 times.
Yeah.
So
And it's
you
a
move
smooth move, so you ignore terrain that
So
you
you,
move
because I've
over.
got wing, golden wings.
Who are you?
So,
Wright Brothers.
yeah,
Yeah.
so go
1,
4.
2, 3. Which way you want to go?
You might as well go the other way because you got the smooth move, so 4.
4, yeah, I don't get
And
any damage.
because it's got the golden wheel, it's smooth move, so you fly over that terrain.
Okay, now I've still got
essentially.
this one,
You can't use that anyway.
so I had re-rolled it.
You can't use
This
it
way you
anyway.
have to keep
Can't
your.
use it.
So I'm just going to put that
That
aside, and I
just
had
stays
this
in your
one.
pool.
So I'm going to put that there,
That
which
will
gives
activate
me
that twice.
It gives me 2 moves.
You didn't reinforce twice. Oh, did you?
Where does
Yeah,
it
She
fit?
didn't
You got plus
reinforce.
2.
I
Yeah,
did.
she did. She
So
did
now I'm
have
going to go, I can get 2 moves.
2
You see?
moves, or
Or
2 reinforce,
when the line is it's an or. When there's no line, it's you do
or
both.
one of each.
Or one of each. So,
So you could move one and reinforce one.
so I'm just going to move 2.
Move 2.
Yeah.
But you take 3
One.
damage.
No, I don't because
Yes, you do.
You just do. 'Cause
That's not a smooth move.
That's not a smooth move.
Okay, so I'll take 1 move
3 damage.
and
So one
and
move.
1 reinforce.
So you take 1 reinforce first,
Yeah.
then you take your move, and then you get 3 damage. So that
Do
You
you
go
have
back
to
to
play
naught.
the die?
Then I go back to naught.
No.
No.
No, you don't.
choose
You can-
one.
Now
you
this
can
one, I've got
choose
nothing to do
whatever.
with this one. I can't do anything with it. I'll just
That
give you an
stays
example
behind.
of my engine. So this is where one has to pay attention because can you see how now did I roll this, didn't I? So you roll them all and put them aside and then you activate 1, 1, 1, 1 and if there's any left over because at the end of the game, at the end of the round now I have to discard whatever dice I didn't use and then at the vent phase I've got to try and get rid of these and these are high numbers. I've got to vent these now, I've only got 2 cogs. So I actually can't vent them. So my next round, unless I get some more engine parts, I won't have anywhere to put anything. But what does this give me?
That gives you 2 red die.
And if I get 2 red die now, I'm going to have a problem. There's nothing I can do with them.
So you can use that to do 1 move.
So I can use that to do 1 move. So you can
Move
move me
forward
forward 1. Right.
So now you're done.
Now I'm
You've
done with
finally
my
done it.
race phase. Have you all done your race
So
phase?
these all
Now-
go out the game then.
Not yet.
Not just yet.
Oh.
We'll all be doing this simultaneously, and then when we're done with our race phase,
We'll
then
move over
yeah.
to the venting phase.
Now I just want to clarify something on this damage dial. You'll see it goes +1, +2, +3, and then there's a cog. So that means you can't go high. You can't reinforce
More
higher
than
than
3.
3. So if you use a reinforce action, let's say I'm on +3, and I use my light bulb to do a reinforce, it goes there. I get a cog. It goes back to 3.
That's
okay.
what you can do.
And then
Back
it
and
works the other way with the minuses. So you can go down to as far as -7.
forth. That's 7 parts missing off your machine.
And if you're on -7 and you land on a thing that gives you damage, it goes back 1. You immediately lose a machine part.
And you go back
And then
to
it goes back to 7.
Okay.
So if you land on another one, it just keeps on bouncing like that.
Cool.
Has everybody done their race phase?
I
Okay,
have
do you want to
done
do
mine.
yours,
Do you want to do
Charmaine?
yours?
Okay, so this I can
Move
move
two.
twice.
3. So you can move twice, and they're normal movements. They're not
Smooth moves.
smooth movements.
Okay, so this is me.
1, 2.
Hmm.
Perfect.
And you
Now,
can't use your blue,
Your
hey?
blues. You
I can't use
Can't
that.
use them.
But what about your light
Why
bulb?
can't
Can you
your
use that?
blues? Oh, because you
Because
didn't roll 5.
You could use your light bulb to get another
Use
blue.
your- Yes, you can use your light bulb. You can get either yellow, a blue, or a cog.
So you could use
And
that.
if you manage to get a blue and roll it, you can use it down
Okay,
here.
That'll be
so
nice.
it's this blue.
Roll
Yeah.
it.
So for a 5. Or any number because you can add it to
5.
those.
5.
No, but what did you
No,
get?
She's
No, it still can't because there's only 2 slots there.
2 slots.
Geez,
so
that's
we-
a rubbish
no.
card. eh?
Yeah.
That's a rubbish
So
So
card.
you
that.
can't,
means
so
nothing.
then that's the end
Oh,
of your
that's
race
horrible.
phase. Have you done your race phase,
Yep.
Mr.
Yeah.
I've done
Mr.
that.
Brown?
I'll do mine.
I have
so
indeed.
I've put my 6 there. And I'll do that twice. So I'll move forward 2. And that's all that I can do there. So I'll use my light bulb to reinforce 1.
1.
Jimmy, what does this mean? His
That
ability.
there, when you use your light bulb, that gives you 2 yellow dice.
You can pick
Oh,
2
you
yellow
use
dice.
immediately.
Alright.
So you can still do that in your race phase.
So you could do that and get 2.
You
You
could-
can
No, I won't worry
use one
about it.
more.
You could
but yeah.
you could roll one and put it there and get some more movement if you wanted to.
Or get them and put them both in your storage to use later. Do it.
So I can do that every turn.
Activate your light
You
bulb.
don't have to
So
roll
you
them.
activate your
Oh,
light
he
bulb,
does. Sorry, man.
Okay.
And now you put
and now
those
you
in
can
your
either
storage.
use them or put them in your storage. So you could use the 3.
I'll put
To
it
move forward
through.
again.
Move forward an extra 1.
Now you're going to take 2 damage.
Do you want to do that?
That just about sucketh.
Okay, well,
Okay,
that
so if
do
you
it.
want
Put
to
it in
do it.
storage.
put
Put
it
it
in
in
your
storage.
storage then. There you go.
Job done.
At the end of the damage phase, okay, so if you're on, say, -3, and you do the damage phase and you take 3 damage, so you lose 3 machine parts, that then resets to 0.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas on the pluses, it just stays plus
What if
until
you lose all
do
3 parts
yeah,
then you
damage.
don't have a machine?
You always keep that. So you lose everything else, you keep
You
that,
always
and you
keep your
start
master
fresh. You lose
engine.
all cogs, you lose all dice, and you basically starting at the
Backstart
beginning.
again.
Broke.
but
Got
with
your
the
cockpit
main-
And you
only.
also
Broke to pieces.
so let's say for instance that happened to Mom. So that signifies your machine blowing up. So she would lose all her parts, lose all her cogs, and move one space behind the person furthest
Really?
back. Yeah.
Furthest back.
Yeah.
So you don't ever want
And
that
if you're
to-
already at the back, you just move one space
Have we all done
backwards.
that round?
Now it's damage. None of us have any damage
Right, end of
as yet.
round.
So now it's end of round. We flip the play token.
Right, so we're back on
Yes, now
draft.
you
Flip-
return your unused dice to the supply.
Unused
your
dice
light-
go back to supply.
Turn your light bulbs on.
Put them back on.
Clink.
Ready for next round.
And
And
now
draft.
we draw
Draft. Right, now, pick one and pass the rest on.
to your right.
One
Because
and
it's
pass
turned
the
the
rest
other way
on.
around now.
Okay, what do I need? What do I need? I need that.
Cute.
Okay, does everyone have?
And
Um,
play.
Are we
Deal.
going this way?
All right, so
I
I've
can
got
do
one of
two.
these
Yeah.
repair clause things.
Okay, so now you'll keep that, and that's only playable during the vent phase.
Uh-huh.
So what you'll do is you technically so we don't see what it is. You during the draft phase, you place it face down and you put it underneath your little damage dial, and then you can use that during the next vent phase to
And
I
you
think
can
it-
have any number of cards under there.
correct.
Correct.
You might want to keep them face up so that you can just see what they all are.
So we're on the next one.
The one that you keep, you activate or do something
Yes,
with
you
it.
do. You place it.
Place it or discard it. If it's a booster, you place it underneath here to use later. I'm doing exactly
Gosh.
that.
Okay, I'm discarding that for 2 yellow dice.
Wow, everyone wants yellow.
Okay, so I can add this little doofy
That's pretty nice.
in there.
When do you get to activate the boosters? When if they've not got a specific
If they-
limitation?
So you can't, obviously not during the draft phase. So
but
we'll
during the
draft
venting phase
during
or during
venting,
racing.
unless it specifies otherwise. Yeah.
What does the red dice do?
Whatever you've got in your engines.
If you,
Yeah,
you
see
don't
there,
have
you
any.
need to activate
You
it.
need
He's
to
got
have
red
red,
engines. You don't
red
have red.
slots.
You've got
in
yellows
your
and blues.
machine. So you need yellow and blue dice. Oh, what does that? Oh, that just gives you more red dice. So if you rolled a red 6, for instance,
so I
you can put it there and
this
get 3
throw,
red dice.
Give me 2 red dice. I mean 2 blue,
Blue
dice.
dice, yeah.
Okay, so I hand this on, I get one
That
red
is
die, is that
useful.
right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Or okay.
Discard this for 2. Another
2
2
blue.
blue. Seeing that's so hard to get numbers on.
Okay, now you'll see. Okay, I'll wait for. Now you see here, I've got another card. So you'll see there are other cards that will come up. You can't do that.
I can't do what? What can't
That.
I do? Yes, I can. It's
No, you
joined
can't.
on there.
The word always has to be in the top.
Oh,
left,
sorry.
So that has to go there.
Sorry about that.
You'll see here, other cards will come up with the light bulb symbol. So
So you can
now,
activate
when I
over there.
activate the light bulb, all my light bulb cards
Oh,
activate.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Right,
Do
drafting
we
phase
now-
finish.
Drafting
I'll
phase
just take
finish.
a
Red
die.
die. Okay.
Drafting phase finish.
Now
Now we're
we
going to
vent.
vent.
So now
Using
we
spend
need
your
to try
cogs in order to get rid of 2 pips of something you've got.
Yeah. So one
So this
cog for
is
2 pips.
3 pips.
3 cogs to get rid of that.
Dum-dum.
And
So I need 2.
What happens to the dice?
One.
Goes to the pool.
yeah, just goes back in the pool.
And the cog.
The
Okay,
cogs, yeah.
One cog.
Okay, so
So-
that 2 will take that die off.
2 will take that off. 2 for every dice.
No,
For
one
every
cog.
three.
One
One cog for
dice.
every 2
2
pips.
One
For
cog,
every
2
2.
pips.
Okay, so that's that.
Now this one sitting here is actually a bit of a rubbish die. Can I just...
No, you're going to re-roll that during the next. During this
Oh,
phase. Yeah.
okay.
You
That's
put
good.
the-
You take
So I
it off
reduce
forward.
this one by
So you
2, so it
reduce
goes
that.
down
So
to 3.
when the race phase begins, you'll collect those
have
and
to
you'll
keep
roll them.
this.
If you
Okay.
can't
What
afford
is
to
2?
spend rid of
What was
But
that?
you can
I
three?
can
spend that.
reduce it down to
To
3.
three.
Was a
Correct.
5.
Oh.
I handed in a cog.
Ah.
put it down to
Down
I thought it was a 3. I was going to say you could have. Yeah.
So cogs are
Okay.
actually quite handy to do the clearing up.
All right, we
Okay, so
vented.
now,
I've vented my anger.
now we're going to roll
Okay,
down.
now we
Everybody
erase. So
done.
we roll dice.
Yo, Jermaine's got a pack.
Oh, this
well.
is good.
Okay, so it's the sum of these, fortunately.
Okay,
It
let
really
me flip
is
this over. So
honestly-
that's going to activate. That's going to reinforce 1 and give me a red die. Whoops.
That's 4 cogs. And that's going to race me up 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll put my yellow dice there. 8, so I'll get I'll move
You
forward.
can't
by
use the
2.
ones you had round
No,
before.
no. I'll put
Okay.
those 2
Yeah.
there.
Right.
So I'll go forward 2. 2.
And you've got some damage on the way.
Okay, but I've got this one here which negates 1, right?
Yeah, so now that's 1. So you do the damage and take it away again. So there's no.
Yeah, so I'm down to 1, -1. And then on here I'll move forward
I
1.
can move forward 3.
So I'll move forward 1 there.
That's pretty rubbish.
So I'm on
Now you're
-1
on
damage.
Now you're on another damage. You've just moved on to a damage.
Damage 1.
Another one.
Mm-hmm.
No getting away from it, eh?
Yeah, what is?
2.
Okay, so I can move 3.
Can you just give me 1 move?
1,
Bother
2,
stopping.
3. Now I get
2
2
damage.
damage,
2 damage.
but this one says reinforce invention +1 to your damage gauge.
Yeah.
So do
So your
That's
damage
okay.
okay.
gauge.
So
That's
there I
1.
take 2
So it's -1.
-1.
The 2
Huh?
6s.
Take
Yes,
move
Please would
2.
you move me forward 1?
Forward 1.
Thank you. We finished racing. Has everybody done their race?
Race is done.
Yeah,
phase?
done
Correct.
race. Now we check damage.
Damage.
Anyone
Who's got
have
damage?
Not me.
I wonder
I've
why
got
doesn't
minus
damage
2,
happen
yeah?
when
So
we
you gotta
race?
You got to
Oh,
lose
two
2
parts.
machine parts.
And this won't help me at all.
Not at this point. No. You can only use that during the race phase.
But the advantage of it is you'll lose the dice with the part, so you don't have to vent them.
Unless you don't want to get rid of that part.
That's good.
1,
2.
2.
Now, how are you going to join that last one? You
that's-
can't. You have to
yeah.
keep that one.
You have to.
Jeez.
Yeesh.
1 step forward,
Shame,
2
one,
steps
of our,
back.
one of our brothers on the track is in a bit of
That's
trouble.
Does this go back to 0 now?
There,
Yep.
and this one goes.
Does
Yeah.
it go back to
Yeah,
0?
that resets to 0.
Where is he on the track?
Note
over
in my
there?
diary, I must remember, never, ever, 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 ever take any damage, any type of damage, even if they say it's not so bad, ever.
It's bad enough. Cool. Draft
Okay.
phase.
So, damage done. Yes, now we flip
I've got a
this.
broken machine I
Turn
need
your
to
light bulbs
fix.
back on.
Turn your light bulb. Did you not use your light bulb this
I
time?
didn't. What else can you use it for?
Let's see what's your cockpit. You could have got 2 yellow down,
I
but you're
could have
full
got
up.
2 cogs.
Well, I can put them on there, see?
Can I
Yes,
do
you
that
can.
before we just
So
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll just put
there's
them on
2
there
cogs,
for next
and then
time.
it
go.
comes back again.
Yeah, definitely do that. Have you done your light bulb?
I need to build a machine all over again. Now,
Okay.
just that there means a dice, any dice number,
No, yellow die. Yeah.
yellow die,
Any die.
any number will get me a cog, and
For each pip on the die, you'll get a cog and 2 blue dice.
that sounds
So if
pretty
you
good.
put a 6 there, you'll get 12 blue dice and 6 cogs. So that's a pretty
Pretty
nifty
good
little card to
I
have.
would say. Yeah.
Other way.
Okay,
Which way are we going?
This way.
Oh, this
passing
way.
left.
What am I doing?
Actually, let's put that over here.
I could have played this. When do you play these cards?
Which
In
ones?
your-
Yeah, put it underneath your card.
No,
and
when
you
do
can
you
play
play
them
it?
at
When-
race or race stage.
Yeah,
Race stage.
or the vent stage, unless if it says play.
Oh, playable during vent phase only.
There
Yeah.
we go.
So mine says remove all dice with 3 or fewer pips. I could remove these too.
No, only in
During the
vent.
vent
During the
phase.
venting, yeah.
So
Yeah.
when
Keep
you,
that part
so
of
you
it.
keep
Yeah.
that, yeah,
Yeah.
and then when we draft, you can get rid of both of those.
So it's actually in a way not bad losing parts of your machine
No,
because
it
they
can actually
normally
help.
clogged up with dust.
Yeah.
Get rid of the piece of
Could be.
rubbish.
It's kind of the
I'm going to get 2 dice.
part of the thematic
Gosh.
fun. You're just kind of blowing up and
Mm.
rebuilding, and
What my 3 dice choices?
A boiler. Ooh, does my engine need a boiler? That is the question.
To boil hot water for coffee, of course it does.
You know.
Every good machine needs
Give me
a
another
boiler.
yellow dice there, please.
and that's going to give me.
One.
That doesn't help.
Oops.
My machine is coping quite well without a boiler at the moment.
heck
Thanks
is
for the
this?
advice.
2.
Hey, I don't know what that
2
was.
blue.
Blue.
I'm just
Okay.
have-
Building up a little collection there under you.
Serious collection and the tiny little ship.
well, maybe it's going to be small and
Are
fast.
we ready to race?
Okay.
No,
no,
we
we're
must
not.
vent.
No, we must vent.
Vent first.
It's vent
Venting.
first.
So I'm gonna play
Yay, I
this
can get rid of
one.
that. With that.
I can get
One
rid
cog
of
for 2 pips, eh?
up to
Yes.
3.
Right.
I'll get that down
3
to
of fewer
2.
with 3 on.
Yay! Vent.
I got all bright,
Hey,
shiny.
Charmaine,
machine
you can
parts.
use your card to vent
Yes,
for
I
the...
did.
Oh, goody.
Can I add them all up?
That one though.
So,
Sorry?
can I add them all up? Or do
What
I have
does
to
this
use,
mean, yeah?
like
You
for
get
example,
two
I would need to
It's
use...
per
yellow
die.
dice the moment you activate
So
your
that's
light
So
bulb.
that one you need
will
3.
You do that in the
will bring
race
me down to
phase.
1. I
Yeah, so
need
you'd
3
need 3
for
to
that.
get rid
Anything
of
with a
that
light
die.
bulb in
Yeah.
the corner when you
I can't add
draw
them.
your
You can't
add them
cards
all
allows
up
you
and then
to
discard
activate
that
the
roll.
ability in the
No,
race
you have to
phase.
do it per die.
I wouldn't have anything to do with it though.
And then I can do that and get another blue die.
It's a 2. And that is going to bring that
Wow.
down.
Everyone
Now you
has so
see
many
now,
dice.
I've got that, and when I roll again, this is where I get stuck.
Look at this
This is where I have
rubbish.
to make another plan.
My box is gone.
Okay, so now for each pip on here, so I will get 3 cogs.
What are you
and
doing?
three
Are
yellow
you
dice.
venting?
We're
We
running,
finished
racing.
being-
Right?
racing.
We're racing now.
Tell
The
me.
race is on.
Tell me. Thank you.
So I will get 3 cogs and 3 yellow dice. Is that correct?
Yeah.
3 dice, 3 cogs.
Okay, let's use that. And it's going to be another red die and a blue die.
And you roll them immediately.
Yeah, as soon as you get dice,
There's
you roll
not
them.
much I can do with them
Okay, let's use this spot.
Where the right
Oh,
bulb is.
except that's rubbish.
Here. Again means I get a cog. I'm moving forward 1.
though. Okay, here I get another 3 and 6 blue dice.
Yes.
But there's nothing I can do with the blue dice.
No.
So I just
What
get
do you
3
mean?
Get
cogs.
3 cogs.
See there, it's 3 on the dice. Wherever there's a star, it's a number of dots on the dice. I'll get 3 cogs and I would get 2 blue dice for each spot on there.
What
It's
am
a
I
good
doing?
thing to do.
Like this one. Spots on the dice, I get yellow dice and cogs.
Okay, so
But unfortunately,
so the 6, it's, I can move
Okay, no.
twice
Can't lose it, that.
on
I
there.
can't move.
I can move 1. It gives me a damage, but then I can heal with that. 1 damage to get, 1 heal. Done.
1, 2, and that's 1 and 1. Hey, yay.
I don't know why I even got extra blue dice and I can't even use them.
Tell me something. If this
Well,
is
that's
out,
like me.
I can move
I got
2
6
spaces.
blue dice. I just had to throw them back.
For every
I think I
3
can
pips,
do.
you can
Yeah.
move.
6 blue
Do I
dice.
have to move 3 or
Why
can
do
I
you
just
get
move
6?
once?
For each pip on the
Sorry?
dice, I get a
There's a
cog
6
and
there.
2 blue dice.
So for every 3, I
And where am I
can
going to put the
move.
blue
Move
dice?
1. So, you
So I've
have
got the
to move
cogs,
2.
I've
Do I
got
have to
tons
move
of
two?
cogs.
If you
but
use that die.
Alright.
You
Yeah.
can't do
Otherwise, you don't
So
have to
there's
use
no
the
way
dice.
Same as here, I get 3
You
dice,
just
yellow
didn't-
dice.
You just didn't take them because there's nothing you can
Nothing
do
you can
with
do with them. Can't go anywhere.
6. Woohoo, that is so cool.
That
Okay,
is
so
annoying.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm going to activate my light bulb here.
and then move another 1.
Can you give me
And I
1
can
move?
reserve that. Huzzah!
Did you take your damage there?
Yes.
That was a surprisingly good round.
Okay, so this will give me
So
1 reinforce.
1 reinforce.
Yes.
And discard any number of dice from my dice pool and gain equal number of cogs. So I
Ooh,
get 1 reinforce
useful.
and I can
So you can
get
basically
cogs
discard, throw away all your useless dice and get cogs for them
from
from your pool. Yeah,
I
That
can't
would,
do that.
you don't have the cog.
that's because you don't have a booster.
This will give
This
me
is the benefit of
a
stockpiling boosters.
single motion
A single smooth move
put it
Single
and
smooth
vent 1
Well,
blue die.
What's that getting
and
you?
get to win 1 blue die in
Correct.
the process.
ignore the damage.
Oh,
But
well,
what
that's
does it say?
lekker.
No, it
Anything
doesn't
more than
make
5
Also-
baskets is
I'd rather
damage.
put it
Oh,
there.
okay.
You
Okay.
moved 1
Whatever,
now and then you
yes.
didn't take
So
damage
that's
as
good.
you moved
I
over
did,
there.
sweetheart.
So that's a
Because I had
smooth
to move
move.
2 from with this.
Okay, we'll just
Yeah, so you moved that
Where are
first.
you?
Makes no
Over there.
difference.
Yeah,
Still gotta
okay, so that's
cross
perfect. So
over.
you'll be able to move on there
So
without
you
taking
still
damage.
take
using
damage.
that will give me
Because
1
that's only
smooth
one
move,
movement.
and I get to move
See, so
get
I
to
was-
vent a blue
I
die.
was
Correct.
here.
That's
Yeah.
that booster.
So go forward
So,
1,
go
2.
1,
This
No, you go
booster
forward 2 with that.
which puts me on the damage.
gives me 1 protection.
Yeah, but you're
And then
flying.
Hang
No,
on.
with that.
Go with this one first.
But
Charmaine.
then I go there.
Charmaine, you're here.
No, I was.
Oh,
Yeah,
you already
she's
moved.
explaining.
I was
Oh, I
here.
see. Okay, sorry.
So I had to move 2. 1, 2. I've got to
Oh,
take
right.
a damage.
Yes.
This one I can move 1, but it negates the damage, which is not going to help because I'm there already.
And
with
you
the
were
damage.
and you were there to begin with.
So what? Yeah. So the
No, I was
problem-
here.
You're on here,
which is this one.
and
So
that
why
other
did
one
you
only
roll-
gives you
and
one
then
smooth.
Only
one
one, yeah.
moved
Yeah,
right
there's
there.
no
so
getting
there's
around
no
that.
getting away from it.
There's no getting away
But
from
I
What
that.
should
a
have
shame.
actually put it there. So I would
You
have
still
moved
can.
1, 2,
And then use with them to
That's a
and I
damage.
could have
reinforce.
yes.
That's
And
right.
then-
Do that, because
Do
you're
that
allowed
rather.
to move your dice around as you're figuring it out. There's
Yeah.
no, you in the race, you can
So
decide.
you don't take any damage there because it negates it with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Then you move your yellow.
So the one, oh, okay.
One.
Okay, but now that fixes the damage and I get rid of 1 die.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
That's the benefit of that.
When you vent
Very
down,
nice.
they go straight back to the general supply. Just as a, yeah.
Okay, I still have got up to 5 movement points over here, but I can't use all of them.
You can only use what's
I
on
can
your
only
engine
use
for
3.
moving.
I can
You
only use 3.
use the 6 and the 3 to move forward 3.
Why? No, I can use those. I've got 3 spaces.
Oh, yes, yeah. But the 5 is
And
only going to move you forward 1.
But I can
14,
play
add them together and
that,
divide by 3.
which I'm going to do. So I can go
Oh,
Right, so now you've got.
and that gives you another yellow die.
And it
This
gives me
one
another
gives you a yellow die, which you roll immediately.
Why on earth do I want to know
I don't know,
that?
it's just,
That's 20.
Okay, that's that. Now,
wow, you're going to
between
rocket ahead.
3s, that's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spaces I can
Yeah.
move, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang 10. Because the damage from
That's going to
there,
give
One.
you 1 damage,
I'm going to play this booster, which gives me 1
Heal.
shield, so that
but then your
negates that.
6th is going to land you there, which is going to give you 2 damage.
If I decide to go that far.
You have to.
No, I don't, because
You
I
can
I
decide not to
selected.
use one of those.
I selected what I want to do there, so I could have
Yeah.
just done that.
Yeah.
That's smarter.
Would've-
I can also gain a cog for each thing I don't want to keep.
Yeah.
Okay. I can gain a cog.
So,
So,
you can
that
toss those.
literally can toss those,
Get
gain
2
2 cogs, spend the 2 cogs and get the 2 dice back again.
And put them in your pool.
Which I can go back into my
Very clever. And those ones go on your machine. Well done. Now we damage.
I
What's
have
your name?
0
Ah,
damage.
Damage
totally
goes just
fine.
below.
Are you
Are you
Alphos or
Tesla?
somebody?
I'm 0
Just called
damage.
machine.
You're Nikola
Okay,
Tesla.
you got a minus
Nikola?
1.
Oh,
I'm Elijah.
dear. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
dear,
nice
have you
one,
lost
that.
have you lost a machine part? Oh
Minus
shame.
1.
Now I'm going to, yeah.
Oh dear. Our brothers in the field here and sisters, them
one
machines
maybe
are
is a
taking
bit
trouble,
more.
No, that's
taking
the
damage.
better one.
You can decide anyone, hey, move them around to fit.
Can rearrange
Bye.
them too.
Cool. Damage is
Bye-bye.
Right.
Flip your- flip your-
Reset.
Flip that.
Then it goes
Flip
back to
that.
naught. Does this go back to naught?
That resets to 0, yeah.
And discard your extra
Any
die.
unused die, go back to the pool and
Draw phase.
draw cards and dish them out.
You can
That
give
seems to be
me.
what we do.
Thanks.
Yep.
And now we're going to go this way round.
Pass to your right. Yes.
Just a question quickly,
Yeah,
Jamie.
that can vent
Can something go
those.
here?
That's nice.
Like this. But here you see it's joining there, but it's not joining there. Is
That's
that okay?
fine. Totally
Okay.
fine.
Aerostat. Vacuum brakes. I already got some vacuum brakes. Don't need them. I suppose I shouldn't be telling everybody what I've got.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Although we are going to see them, so.
Okay, I might as well take that.
Which way we go?
Go, but going.
To your right.
What does this do?
Every 2 pips you get 1.
No.
Okay. Add on to machine.
Machine.
Okay.
Right, discard for yellows.
So you can't put a thing like that here because you have to have a thing.
It's got to join. Let's see
It's
it.
got to join you.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't fit
Yeah.
there.
But that one will fit anywhere.
Go
So
there.
just discard
But
Well, there.
I didn't want that.
A
Where did
tip.
you go?
No, I don't
Fisherman,
want
it's very, very
Oh,
good to
this is
have
what
one
I'm
with
gonna do
4
for you.
connections
I know.
somewhere.
When you use
I've
your
got
light
that
bulb, it'll
one
give you
there.
one
Yeah,
light bulb.
4 connections are the
Gives
best.
you a die.
Yeah.
But just I need yellow
Whoopity.
dice, man.
Yeah, that's very useful to you.
Ooh, I like that one.
My machine is starting to get rather bloated.
I'll discard that for 2 yellow die.
I will.
Get 2 blue die.
I get 2 red dice, please.
2 blue dice.
Oh, what is this? No. I'll get a red
And
dice.
that one I'll just take a yellow die.
So I'll take 2.
Oh, that is cool. I don't really care about that.
So
I'll
those
keep
come
that.
off from.
These
This
are
is
those
very handy, that
storage.
storage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
I get those from my storage. Are you discarding that or playing that?
I'm
My little
deciding
engine's not
because
going as well.
So now it's venting time, eh?
That was draft.
almost,
Now
I'm
we
just
have
trying to decide what to do with my last draft cog because I want it, but he won't fit in.
So crush it and get cogs.
Yeah, but then I can't do anything with the cogs. Yeah, alright, I'll just have to. Ah, boo-hoo.
So
You can
I,
rearrange. No, not to that extent. You can't.
No.
so if I hand those 3 in, 6 come off, right?
Correct.
So those go.
100%.
Cool.
Right, now I'm going
Yeah, are we venting first?
venting,
We can
venting,
activate
Three.
light bulb, right? No.
No.
Light bulb is
Venting
during
now.
racing.
What does one cog
Light bulb
do?
is race.
Removes 2 pips.
2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you can reduce.
So you can. So you need 3 to get rid of the 6.
to get rid
Um,
And another 3.
Those go up the. Oh, you got those in.
Sure.
Another 3.
Yeah, but then it gives you places to.
Yeah, but I actually want to do that one or this one. I think this one.
All right, so we're done.
Yep.
Racing time.
Oh no, man, this is rubbish.
Uh-huh. I know that feeling.
that.
All right, so I can do this immediately, right? I can put this.
And one cog.
2.
Oh, that's annoying.
3.
Okay, a 4 allows me to move 2 and not take damage. Is that what that means? What does that symbol there mean? Oh, take damage.
Take 1 damage, yeah.
Take 1 damage.
Well, the number of times that thing activates. So if you move
So that's
forward 2,
2.
you'll take 1 damage.
1 damage.
Take the damage.
Move 2.
That and get 2
Oh my
cogs.
God. 1, 2.
1.
Jettison.
Damage.
2.
That's not going to help you this too.
Flying past the damage, folks. Well done, right, brothers.
This one here, 1 gets me 1 cog and 1 yellow die, which I can roll immediately. 3.
Here's the next set of damage. Over there.
So this card here, I've got a 2 on there. It means I would get 4 blue ones and 2 cogs if I had a 2 on there. That's what
Jamie,
that
have a look.
means. Is that what that means? I get 4 blues and 2 cogs.
Yeah.
And
For each pip
when
you
do I
get.
use the dice?
You get those blue dice and you'll roll them immediately.
And use them.
And use them
And
now.
then I could swap them around if it's better.
Not if
no.
those were one
If
from
those
the
are-
previous
if
round.
those are
No,
there
these are
from-
now.
No, then you can, yeah.
So
You
this
can
is
work out your
4.
own race plan.
Otherwise, I would just have to get rid of these at the end of the turn if I don't use them
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
2 of those.
Ha ha ha, this is fun.
Jamie?
Yes.
I'm going to activate my 5.
Okay, so these
right?
3
Yes.
here
Which will mean
just
that
means
I
I
get 5
increase
cogs,
one
number
here
1.
by 3.
And 5.
But I also
The
can
shield.
Yes, you
discard
can
Reinforce.
5
actually.
blues.
Yes.
So I move
But
up.
instead,
No,
I'm
no.
just going to
Every
discard
3
this one.
equals 1
Yes.
reinforced.
Yes, so I've got 9 there.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That's how we've been
So
playing.
I'll go
That's
up by
how we'll
3.
continue.
Yes.
Cool.
You're taking
1,
care of your...
2.
I'm doing
Yeah, I don't want no more of
No,
those
you don't want your
bank
poor,
crash
your
things.
poor engine
Those were
blown to
nasty.
pieces.
Yeah, those are nasty.
I'm going to
Yeah.
let my thing go bang crash because I don't really have much.
Jeez,
use for
Question.
I'm losing out big time on these blue ones, eh?
You see there's a 6 and there's a 3. Does that mean I
That's
get...
twice.
Yeah,
You
does
it
reinforce
mean
twice
to
and you
put
get
them-
2
Yeah.
red dice.
Alright.
And none came up.
Yay!
I got too many for 2 spots.
Jeez.
Twent that.
Yeah, you kept them. You should have passed them to me.
And that is 2 damage. Ding ding.
Oh, 2 6s.
I'm
Whoa!
gonna move.
Holy moly.
It's hard to
Oh,
two.
that doesn't help.
Gives me
No,
2
just
moves.
What
destroy
is
the whole
this? Is this
piece.
1?
No.
I just raised.
It's not
Right.
worth
Two.
faffing.
Yeah.
So that.
Spend a cog and get yellows if you want to.
6
Yeah.
Okay.
inches.
You want
That's
to
an
reset.
extra move.
But it's 2
Ah.
damage if you do.
Reset up the 5.
So just
But
decide
I
if you
can,
want to.
but I can repair one.
2 here.
So I can move one,
So you take 1
repair
damage.
one,
Done that, done that.
repair one, and take one off.
No, I still had a.
Done that.
I'll take one.
Only thing I haven't
No,
done
then
is
I'm
this
gonna
one.
lose
I
the
should.
machine part.
Mm-hmm.
Move forward. Oh. Whoa, I gotta get past 2 damage.
I'll do that actually.
That stays
It's
on
not
there.
clever.
And I can't actually use this for anything, so I can take that.
Yo! These were good rolls.
Jeez. Those are 6s on that board.
It's amazing.
7 6s.
Yikes.
6 6s, sorry. 2, 4, 6 6s.
Oh, that's gonna be some hard venting though. I have to start collecting some cogs. Right, but now I can move forward one, or I can heal one, or I can
Switching things
do.
up.
Can I do this now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do it at every race
Oh,
phase.
okay, so I can grab 2 dice
Yes, and
and
you
roll
can
them
roll
now.
them and do something with them.
Okay, cool.
That's what I can.
Oh, almost as good as you. Geez, that was a good idea, wasn't it?
Yeah,
so
it
I'll
was.
put that.
Oh, I can
Oh,
do
wait a
that
minute.
too. I
Where else can I put
another
this?
yellow one.
I don't have that many places where I want to put them.
You could put them both there where you were going
Or 2
to,
cogs.
and that's
Yeah,
giving you
but that
11,
might push me
which is
past
giving you
that.
3 6
Yeah, but you can only-
giving you 3 moves.
Because of the
Okay,
damage.
what would
I mean,
happen
3 heals.
if
You
I go
like
there? That's 1.
That's 2. Take a cog.
You need cogs though.
Go
and it
back
goes
one.
Do
Another
it
one,
just in any
3,
case, so you
take a
need the
cog.
cogs.
Oh,
Go back one.
see.
There.
All right,
can
so
never
we'll
have too
do
many
that
cogs.
with the 6. We'll do that twice, just like it. Now end up
6
1.
cogs.
So I'll just get 1 cock. Okay,
I'm trying to
that's
decide whether to
fine.
go with a heal and a
I'm
cog or
sitting
whether
on
to
3.
move forward.
Cool.
1, 2, 3.
I can choose to go forward 1, which means I get 2 damage.
How do you get +3?
With this thing, yeah. Take all the dice, I just go up. Every 3 gets me a shield.
I love it.
Yeah.
Gets you reinforced, and if you go past
So
the 3,
there's
he
2,
collects
4,
cogs.
5. I went up by 5 there.
But does that not apply to me then?
That one there,
You do.
for every 5 you get a shield
Yeah.
and a blue die.
I didn't.
Or,
You did.
or you can move.
I stopped.
or you can
That's
move
both
forward.
there.
Yeah, still
Is
gives
it
you
is it got a
shield.
line between it, or they just
Ah,
next
so
to each
I'm
other?
+2 then.
Did you? Is it a line between it?
Now, if you put those
No.
there, you get to move 2 and get 2 blue dice. Or
No,
you
not
get
get
your
2. Remove.
Remove 2 blue dice.
Oh,
remove
remove
2.
2. Okay.
There is to
to
get
get
2
2,
yes.
and remove 2.
Correct. If it
Yes.
doesn't have a
Oh,
line, it's
jeez.
not one or
That's
the
right.
other. It's both.
And I
Activate.
remove these.
You can move 2.
Wow.
Oh, they go out the gate.
Yay!
Wow.
That's it.
No,
Have
not
you been
really.
in-
I'm in a dilemma.
I could
Right.
have moved.
Once you lose a pot, you don't want to lose any more
No,
pot.
no,
I lost 3
My
pots.
dilemma's
one
over.
shot.
I need cogs. I'm not going to move forward.
Cool.
Right, done.
Damage stage. Who's got damage?
Not me.
No.
Not me.
Not me, not me. Right.
I'm
that's
strong.
it.
Wait, let's just check, Jamie.
Draft.
He's alright too. Flip your light bolts.
So these all
Discard
go
any
away.
Flip
Those
this
dice.
over. Chicka, chicka, chick. Discard your dice. Shame.
Jeez,
Got all those
a
for
lot
nothing.
of dice go.
Wow, look at my
I
venting.
guess so.
No, you're drawing.
I know, but look at how much I got of venters I'm talking about.
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
got
moment.
lost event.
Yep, and they're all highs. I'm going to be in a bit of a spot here.
Yay! Finally, something to do with my blue dice. Jeez, I've been battling to find without giving away one of these blue.
Which way we going?
Which way we
This
going?
way. This way. Jamie? This way.
Love. That's
Oh,
such
hang
a lekker card. That top card. Trust me, I know it works.
Okay, how does this work? The storage thing?
You just put those 2 dice there. Instead of
that's
throwing them away, and then next turn you pick them up and use them here. It's
You've always
awesome. Awesome. Absolutely the most awesome part of my whole setup here. I'm going to hand this in for 2 red dice. Where does it go? And that'll be me.
This machine is really getting quite insane.
Spent the whole round collecting
I
cogs.
can't fit this one. Damn. Okay, I'll just throw that one away for 2
Oh
blue
no,
dice.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get blue dice either. That one might help you a little bit.
Yellow.
Why am I?
Look at this.
I know, that's what I was trying to get across to Charmaine, but now.
Oh, look at this one. Jeez.
You got to use that, eh? Use it or
Yeah.
lose it.
Yeah.
She can discard it if she likes. What does she get?
Yellows.
Boo-hoo. Are we done,
Those
folks?
ones
Are we
crossing.
ready to
Dance.
vent?
Yeah. Except, James, I need your help here.
Yo.
Yeah,
Okay,
right, venting.
that cog takes that guy.
What do you understand there?
Okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's powerful.
3 of those.
So, for one move
take that down.
for each invention in front of you on the racetrack, up
Two.
to a maximum of 5.
2.
So, there's 2, so you'll move forward 2.
Yeah, but
Then,
what about the damage?
inventions, you'll take the
another one.
damage. It'll still apply.
Take away
Is
the
it?
Yep.
red one.
Then, inventions in first place, move 1 space backward.
Then-
So, whoever's in first place comes back 1.
Sorry,
That
Mom.
is cool.
Hey,
Electromagnet.
what do you think you're doing?
You,
I just like pulled you
Take
closer
that.
back to me if you were
Take
too
it.
far
He-
ahead of
he,
me.
he used a big
Take
powerful
that down
magnet,
to
so he
one.
sucked himself forward and pulled you backward in the same process.
Yeah.
And then this one,
That's very cool.
could take that away and reduce that to 5. Cool. Oh, my cogs
That doesn't
gone.
really help me.
I've done that one already. Why am I slipping here?
Look at my dice I've got to throw. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're going racing now.
Racing.
Just wait, I haven't vented. Sorry.
You have not vented.
I have not vented. I jumped to the race phase and I'll come back.
Have you vented, invented, or outvented?
He's not vented
Okay.
that yet.
One gets rid of that.
Oh,
That.
this boy of mine needs to run with the wind now. I'm sitting there for too long. Doing nothing. Waiting for a big.
Might as well get rid of
look at
that.
all those.
There we go. Okay.
You
Oh, we can
vented.
go. I'm done.
We're ready.
Ready to race and go.
There we go.
Oh, it's a
Lots
bad
to work
race.
out, yeah.
Oh, this is better for me. This is better for me. Okay, I can move forward 2.
Okay, I
and
get 6
Let me
times
say
2. I
that
get
I'll use this to
12
get
blue
3.
dice.
3.
12 blue dice, really?
Jeez.
Wow, how did you manage that?
There's 6.
Yo,
And I get 6. 6.
my word.
Right, I'll put 2 red dice there. Right? Gives me 10. For every 4, I move
Jimmy,
forward 2
Does
and
this
take
really mean that I
damage.
go forward 6 times
Yes.
with wings? That
Yes.
means I don't get damage.
Correct.
Okay, just
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry for that. 6
Okay.
moves forward is no damage.
Holy smokes.
okay. So
And
I've played 2 4s there, so I'll move 4 spaces. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what happens here?
You can spend a cog to get yellows if you want.
Spend a cog to get yellows.
Let me vent red.
2 here,
No, I won't do
1,
that.
2.
Over there, I take 2 damage, right? From the hills. 1, 2 takes me down to +1. And then what else is there? No more. Then we landed here. Another -1. Someone 0. Cool.
Da-da-da, da-da, and the final round has
Spaces.
begun.
Well begun.
Spaces. Oh,
The Wright brothers have passed the finish line.
1, 2, 3.
Right, I put those 2 there, okay?
Take 2.
Which means that I go forward 2 and
Oh,
get
hang
2
on, I
yellow
get 2
cubes.
damage right here. Look at that, because it wasn't wings that I went over with.
So I go forward 2.
Whew. Fortunately, I
1,
didn't lose a
2.
pot.
Right?
Hang on.
And 2 yellow cubes.
This one.
No, it's the numbers on the dice.
Yep.
Hang on. There we go.
That's 9 spaces I move.
Yeah, that's what happened with me down here. I went forward.
Jeez, and 9 cubes.
But there's damage there might be on the way.
8, 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And I move 9 spaces.
Yeah.
So I move 2
But just
there.
watch out for the damage, eh?
3. That's 1. 4. 2. 5.
Well, you can pause there and you can pay a cog and get red if you want to.
No, 5. 6. Down to 4.
So here I can
7.
That's 2 now.
Two
Are you
damage.
right?
2. I'm a minus 6.
If you cross
7.
the 8
get,
line
I
now.
can remove 2.
8. That puts me on minus 7, and then I bounce there and back. What is that? I lose immediately a part.
Yeah.
But now
Okay.
you're going to have to still lose 6
Also
parts
discard
in the
it.
damage
No,
time.
well,
Dice
it's,
from your
no.
dice
You're going to be
will
damaged.
Yeah, but I'm going to
healing.
try and.
Number of that.
I had repairs here, you see.
Right.
So at
You
the
need
moment,
to go more.
though,
You still need to go forward 1 more.
3.
yeah, and I've got to lose 1
And that's
right now.
2 damage.
You
Right
play
now,
this
yeah.
at any
Right
time.
now.
Yep.
Right now.
Ah.
So I think.
Lose 1 with the dice on it. But that's quite a valuable one. But you know, the game's nearly
I get
done.
8
Use
cogs.
that to just some those.
It's a valuable one, isn't it?
Cogs.
What does that red one down there? Is that valuable?
That was only 6.
For at the very end.
That was only 6.
I'll tell you what's not valuable this one.
3.
Well, 3
And
of
one of
those.
those.
But you're not losing any dice on that one.
No. Well, that one. All right, let's do this one then.
Ha!
No, your dice can go. You don't have to worry to event.
All done.
Okay, so that goes away. That's the mob broken one. Then I've got all these dice to
Not
roll.
getting the
In the-
point of this.
Hang on.
What?
Somebody's been moving.
No.
What?
Yes, somebody has been moving.
Yeah.
That used very fast.
Who's been moving
Oh,
this
okay.
one? Where
I picked the wrong one up from
were they
there.
all there to start
Yeah.
with? Okay.
As I move there, then I must pick the
Oh,
one.
you must have. Okay, yeah. Moved on to that space.
Now I've got a ton of yellow dice here. The best way to use
You're
them,
going to
I
try and
need
heal now. You can,
Yes.
I mean, repair.
absolutely,
This
which
was
is
awesome
there.
about it being a simultaneous play. You all.
So that's 2, 4,
Whew,
6 repair.
fantastic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He was prepared to let his engine get completely trashed on his way past the finish line.
But then,
But then he stopped and did a massive repair.
Massive overhaul.
massive,
Massive. I've
massive.
never seen anything like that
Nothing
in all
like
my
it
life.
ever. It's never
No, it
happened.
never happened before.
never
This
gonna
is-
happen.
This is on the record.
Then I will put this one there, and I'll get 4 cogs. 2, 3,
You're greedy, eh?
4.
What are you going to do with the cogs?
Oh,
Who knows?
There's always something to get
You
dice
always
back.
use cogs.
Get those.
But we've
Invent
gone
them.
through the last round.
There's one more round after this.
And then
This
I,
So when the-
signifies the
The
final
first,
round.
the first person to cross the finish line triggers the last round, so we'll play
Then I
one
throw
more
these
hand
blue
after
dice,
this, and then
right?
it's over.
Right.
So it's whoever's furthest along here.
4 twos should be 8.
Whoever's furthest along the line at the end is the winner.
Right.
What you doing?
I'm having a jaw. I've just learnt this game. Right, that's good.
Has the penny just
Right,
dropped?
for every 2, I get a yellow
I'm so
die.
excited now. Oh no!
There's 20. So I get 10 yellow dice.
Oh
What
my
am I going to do
goodness.
with all these yellow dice? It's actually pointless putting all
Yeah.
those there, really, at the moment. Oh, I needed a better blue one, didn't I? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put any of those there. I've got so many. I've got yellow dice coming out of my ears.
This thing is hysterical.
Don't worry
Then
about
that's
those.
why
They're
you're
all
looking so
gonna go
funny at the
away now.
moment.
I've
You've
got
got
no
yellow
red
dice
dice.
spewing from your ears.
Jeez, look at all these rubbish that I've got to now save.
Look at them all landing on the table.
Those 2 there, those have got to go away. Nothing else I can do. Overflowing with energy.
Wow!
The power is strong with this one.
Well, I don't know what happened in my enthusiasm and I think my colleague over here in the
Forgot
repairs.
what you going to
I
do?
knocked my yellow dice into some other figuration here that who knows what. So doesn't matter.
Right, we damage phase.
Damage phase. Okay, I've got 2 damage.
Oh,
Oh, look
So,
at your ship.
yeah,
got
that's why I'm
one.
not too phased.
I thought you got all the way up to repair.
No,
I've got
it's just a little bit too much. I've
I
got
can
one
actually
there.
use that.
I might as well throw this one away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, no, that's useful.
That's a nice protective one.
Yeah, but it's too full of
I
rubbish.
need to keep that. I can
Let's
get
throw
rid of
that one away
That's
and
what
then-
matter.
You see, you lost parts in the end after all, and here all this heavy work in the repair workshop.
I tell you, I got Motomax like you can't
I can
believe.
use
Still lost 2
that,
parts of your.
That also doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Oh my goodness! And Jamie's engine is reducing.
Yeah, I also did a final sprint and sort of rattled things to pieces along the way.
I got a little small, sleek, mean machine
I,
going on.
I went bouncing along all this rough terrain a little bit too vigorously.
Yes, sir.
Right,
Turn
Right, return those, reset that, and
That was a
final
ding-dong.
draft.
Ran all the way from there somewhere. So now what happens? Because those are past the finish line. What happens now?
Now we play one more round, and whoever's furthest along.
Oh,
Ah,
now is where you need all
now
And
is
look,
what you
look,
plan.
it's nice now, no damage. Straight into the village.
Yeah, now you can
We've
just gun
passed
it.
all the rough roads, through the mountains.
Oh yeah, a
passes.
bit late now. I haven't got any dice, have I? That should have happened earlier. Oh goodness me.
There's the 2 of that dice.
Okay, I'll take that one. I go this way. That one will have to fit there.
Over there. No. Right, is this the last card?
It's going to be
Huh. Okay. Get some more red.
the end of the game. What happens with the dice that you can't vent?
The end of the game is your guys get to the end of the
So this is
That's
the,
what's on your
so
board,
what
it
you
doesn't matter.
what you can't vent now, you won't be able to use those
you can't,
spots, and
yeah.
then it's over. So whatever's left on your machine at the end of the game doesn't matter.
Are we venting?
Is everyone drafted?
Draft is done.
Okay, so now we vent.
Yay!
Okay, I can vent. That's there, so I need to get rid of that one. So
Oh,
that's
so much for
3.
that.
Get rid of that one. No.
What have I got here? 2, 4, 6, 8.
That one. That's useful. Put that as well.
8
That
will
doesn't
take
matter.
that and that one.
That's almost what it
Those
was.
two. And then I can play this and remove all dice with 3 or fewer pips that currently occupy
Nice.
slots.
Phew,
Use
gone.
that, yeah. And then ignore dice in storage slots. Okay, you may vent dice before resolving this effect. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
done.
Did its job. Cleared my whole.
Are we all vented? Ready
Now
to
we
race?
Let the final sprint begin.
Oh my word, and I throw ones.
Oh no! I threw everything I needed. Thank you very much indeed. This is going to
That's
be...
horrible. Okay, so these.
So that will give me 3. Give me 3 yellow, please.
Wow. Okay, I'm
3,
activating this to get some yellow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
6, 7.
5. Okay, so 5 means I go forward 5 spaces, right?
Where? Yes, with that one. That was
Okay.
all, yeah, because it's a star.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10 blue dice.
Amazing.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm in the village. The Wright brothers have made it. And the crowds are cheering. Rah, rah! The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur. Well done. Yay! Cheers. Woo! The
Why?
Wright brothers have arrived.
Oh.
In the village, look.
Oh, look.
Yeah, the fans are applauding.
Right, those two there allow me to move forward
3 blue.
1 space for each one, for each 5.
Yes.
So it's 2 spaces.
That's up and
1, 2. And I can
Ooh, and in second place is coming,
remove 1 die. Sorry, remove 1
whatever
die.
his name is. What's his name?
1, 2, 3, 4.
You can't go anywhere else. Sorry,
That's
that
as
is
far as
the
I can
end
go.
of the road,
And 2
Mr.
damage. Boom, boom.
Right, I put 1 there.
I got no damage.
For every
Wait,
2,
wait, why did you get damage? There's no damage on this last track.
I put this
No, I
here.
got damage
For
with
every
my
2, I
machine.
move forward 1, right?
My rocket
So
Oh,
that's
your
3.
machine.
I move forward 3 more.
rattle my
there.
machine to
Where's
pieces.
that?
For every 2, I move forward 3. I move
Correct.
forward 1.
Okay, I can
Yes,
remove
correct.
this one.
Whoa! And in comes, incoming.
3.
2, 3, 4.
Right, now.
Oh, I can turn
Here.
that
1
in.
damage.
I can play
One,
that.
Two
That gives me
damage.
a
2 and
Yellow
minus 1.
A 4.
No,
What?
you
I've
eat,
gotta
no,
pay a
no,
cog.
no, you pay a cog to get red
The
die
red.
if you want it, or you just
no,
bypass
okay.
it.
So if I go here now,
Three
I move
damage.
7.
2 dice to any
So that's
value.
minus
So
one.
you can change those both up to 6.
4, 5, 6, 7 moves.
And
Correct.
7 yellow dice.
You got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to go, Mr.
I'm in the village.
I get
Thomas.
2.
Old Thomas. He's arrived.
One more.
You can go get a coffee. Well done.
And I get a whole lot of
Coffee
yellow
shop is
dice.
open.
I get
Unfortunately, with this game, once you've arrived at the end, you've arrived at the end. You can't get a
Yeah.
higher number. Like,
Because now this engine's starting to tick over big time. I mean, yeah,
There we
I
go.
put another 2 there, which means 10 spaces.
oh, yeah. There's another few cups of coffee
Jeez.
while you're waiting for the others to arrive.
Okay,
Goodness
is that it?
gracious.
Has everyone moved?
Where are you, Hyde?
Right at the back.
What do you mean here? Are you not moving?
No,
Have you moved?
I've moved my 3 spaces already, and I got 3
Taking your
damage,
three
in,
damage
the
in the
process.
process.
You know, before he started playing the game, they used to call him Han. Now they call him Behan.
I'm behind. Behind.
Okay.
So, who wins there then?
I'll tell
So
you why I
that
did
is a
so well.
tie.
Because
And I think, let's see what the tiebreaker is.
I did so well because I had a gold flying.
is the
I did 2
tiebreaker?
gold wheels, so I could just fly past the damages without any damage.
Jeez.
And they were high marks as well, and with lots of. So
Winner
you had one of these, which you
is-
discarded at a time.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an auger. Now auger helped me a
Okay,
lot,
player with the
a lot, a
invention
lot.
counters
And
past the
also
finish
had
line.
another
is
gold
declared-
wheel,
Okay,
yeah.
if there is a tie, the player with the most machine parts left in their invention wins.
Oh, 2, 4, 6, 8,
Left
9.
after your damage.
6, 8.
No damage.
No damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
So you
2,
won.
4, 6, 8, 9. How many do you have?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Okay, well we
So there is
tie
a
for
benefit
second.
to having a
He's got a
bloated
damage.
machine.
No, I haven't got anything.
I've got, do you have to plus the thing? Because I've got no damage. What have you got?
I got +3 because I was able to turn that into a 6, which gave me thing. Blah, blah,
Blah,
blah.
blah.
Blah, blah.
You clearly
Go on.
will be buying the coffee. Because the winner has to buy
Well
coffee.
done.
So who won
right.
it? You did.
Yeah,
And we
You
came
just tie
second.
second.
Oh,
tied
good.
for second.
But I
And-
mean, you did
And I
notice
was
that the Wright
racing
Well,
brothers,
well,
the
take-
Wright brothers got in the village first, eh? Just remember
technically
that.
you came third because we were tied there.
Because
and then
the
you
crowds
went
were waiting for Wilbur and Orville. They were excited when they came into the village. The fans were
And then some
cheering,
bloke
the
called
flags
Elijah
were
Wood just
flying.
arrived.